What's up? My name is Michael Rapaport. You are now listening to the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, where me and G Moody, whose last name rhymes with duty, are going to be discussing Kanye West, who is cuckoo's nest crazy, Bill Cosby, indicted on charges and is getting locked down. Saquon Barkley was drafted as I predicted, thank goodness, by the New York Giants, and so much more on a hard body karate I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, back to basics with me and G Moody. Yes, we got Sick Fucks of the Week. Yes, Kanye West is getting reintroduced to Willie Hutch, and so much more. Miles Jordan. Let me get something funky, because this is going to be a fucking barn burner. Let's go. All right, today's I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is brought to you by Untuckit. Untuckit shirts. Look, it's never a good look when you untuck a long, bulky dress shirt. You may think it looks casual, but I am telling you, it looks ridiculous. It looks sloppy. That's why Untuckit makes dress shirts specifically designed to be worn untucked. You understand? When you see me on television, when you see me on the sidelines at the Big Three, 99.9% of the time, I am wearing an Untuckit shirt, and I look fantastic, and you should too. It's a casual shirt that's not too long, and it's not too short. It's just right. Untuckit shirts are a go-to for any occasion, from casual to dressy, whether you're going to a bar, whether you're going out on a date, whether you're going on to prom, whether you're going to a wedding. That's right. Untuckit shirts are nice enough that you can wear under a jacket, under a suit, to a freaking wedding. And not only do they look good, they feel good, okay? Untuckit shirts are fantastic, and they feel great. And now if you're a woman wishing you can have one of these, well, Untuckit makes shirts for women too. Log on to untuckit.com and check out all their new arrivals. Use the promo code CHAMP. It's because I'm the champ. For 20% off your entire purchase. You can also visit one of Untuckit's over 25 retail locations across the country. Stop hiding your shirt with your pants, and your pants with your shirt, and your shirts with your pants, and you look crazy. Use the promo code CHAMP for 20% off savings. Go to untuckit.com now. All right, my name is Michael Rapaport. You are now rocking with the best. This is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, the home of disruptive behavior. It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, 15 rounds of hard body podcasting, bringing it right to your chest piece. The other day, I told the people that we had a big announcement, G Moody, and I'm just going to jump into it because I'm so fucking excited about what we're doing here. Okay? I said the other day, I said we're taking the bull by the horns. I said we're betting by ourselves. I was very vague. I was sort of cryptic. Okay, that was a little tease from our last primetime podcast. Well, here's what's up. All right, first of all, I want to thank all the fans all around the world.
Yeah.
Don't get nervous. We're not going anywhere. I want to thank all the fans, the Rapapack, the individuals, the individual thinkers, the independent thinkers, the best fans, the most disruptive fans. We fuck with you, hard body karate. We do it for you starting next Wednesday. Okay? Starting next Wednesday, the first Wednesday in the month of May, we are launching the I Am Rapaport app on all iPhone and Android devices. Here's what's going down. We are still bringing you 3 episodes a week. 2 will be free on our feed, on all platforms. Nothing will change. Tuesday and Friday. We own those fucking days.
Yep.
Okay, we own Tuesday and Fridays. The Wednesday primetime podcast will be behind a premium subscription service with our app for only $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month. That's like a cup of coffee. The membership perks will include all access to all emergency podcast episodes, exclusive video rants, access to hundreds of the I Am Rapaport podcast archive episodes, VIP call-in episodes for the fans, talking to the fans, merchandise discounts and giveaways, plus promotions for live events. 2 episodes for free, and 1 are paid for. I'm telling you right now, it's NBA season, okay? We're doing emergency podcasts. I'm going to give you a little business explanation. The reason why we haven't done emergency podcasts is, number one, when we were at that shithole, that piss pot company, okay, they didn't support the emergency podcast, okay? It's sort of too metric-y to explain, but they didn't support it, okay? But now, when LeBron hits a game-winning shot after goaltending, I go live instantaneously. The videos, the McGregors, special shit with me and G Moody, special videos, that's right, all for the fans. And it's $2.99 a month. You can't even buy a fucking bagel for $2.99.
Right.
In New York City, you can't buy a fucking slice of pizza for $2.99. You can't even buy a fucking hot dog for $2.99. For $2.99 a month, you get the premium podcast, all access to everything. I'm bringing people in, right into the fucking gloom tomb. 3 episodes a week, 2 are free. $2.99 on the I Am Rapaport app gets you the whole fucking kit caboodle and more. Mm-hmm. Listen, we do this for the fans.
Yes.
We love it. When the going gets down, the podcasting goes up. Okay? When our backs are pressed against the wall, we do it. Okay? That's when we do some of our best work. You can pay by debit card, you can pay by credit card, or you can PayPal. Again, it's only $2.99 a month. Listen, we do all the work. Okay? Me, G Moody, and the fucking Dust Brothers. Okay? We make it seem easy. But we're fucking grinding. We do all the work, and these distribution companies, like those fucks, okay? They make money off us, so now it's time to bet on ourselves, to bet on the Rapapack and go full Iverson, okay?
I like it. That's what's up. We the best, man. Everybody out there know you're going to get prime time comedy, entertainment, great interviews from my man. Yo, for $2.99, come on, man. Come on.
This is all exclusive, everything for you, the listeners. We're going to make sure it's worth it. I won't steer you wrong. I only steer you strong. It's an exclusive, everything for you, the listeners, and we're going to make sure it's worth the fucking $2.99 that you can't even buy a fucking Starbucks coffee for. You can't go to Pete's Coffee and get a fucking latte for $2.99. Bet on the best. We're betting on you. The premium podcasting will be starting next Wednesday, the first Wednesday in the beautiful month of May. I'm excited about it, Moody.
Me too, man.
I'm excited about it. You know why? Because at the end of the day, listen, when we started the very first podcast, and you'll be able to listen to all the podcasts, all the old interviews, but when we started the very first podcast, I was in a room by myself in a pair of cashmere sweatpants. I didn't know what the fuck this was going to be. Did I know? Would I be lying to you if I said, oh yes, I knew it was going to be the worldwide phenomenon? No, I didn't fucking have a clue. Did I know that I was going to bring in the best co-host of all time? No, I didn't know. We had already been like, I don't know, a few episodes in, and I was like, Moody, jump on the mic, rock with me.
Yep.
I knew you were born for it. I didn't know it was going to be the worldwide phenomenon, but I knew you were born for it.
Oh, man, you got that foresight. This is where we at. We established ourselves, and we're going to keep doing it even more, better,
Now, I'm going to tell you something. I got something to prove. Now, listen, I'm 48. I'm a married man. Okay? Now, women, I'm going to speak real guy talk here.
All right.
Especially, I'm not going to be lewd or inappropriate.
Yeah.
But the young guys, and I'm 48. I got nothing to prove. I've been fucking for years.
Okay? Yeah, you've been around the block.
I had my virginity taken away a few weeks after I turned 16. Okay, I'm out of the game. But the guys will tell you, the young guys that are still out there skeeting, still out there unfolding that loaf, laying that pipe. When you got something to prove to a woman, you're going to give her your best loving.
Uh-huh.
As far as I'm concerned, this premium podcasting is like being in front of the most beautiful woman that you love, that you adore, okay? That you want to show that your fuck style is buckwall. That might have gotten real weird. That might have gotten real fucking weird because, so you're saying, whoa, you're trying to say like you're trying to make love to me, Gringo Mandingo? No, But the point that I'm saying is that it's like a revitalization. We're coming out harder, bigger, stronger, and deafer. Shout out to LL Cool J.
Hell yeah.
Okay? The emergency podcasts are going to be dropping like fucking flies. I'm waking up, I got a problem, I'm doing an emergency podcast. I wake up, I see a dead cat in my backyard, emergency podcast.
That's right.
You don't have to wait. On Wednesdays, there might be 3 or 4 podcasts. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen? Especially in the month of May and June, because NBA's when I get really fucking wacky. Now, let's discuss this. LeBron James, a.k.a. the King, a.k.a. the Chosen One, a.k.a. Le Goaltend. I want to send a message. I want to send a message directly to LeBron James because, believe it or not, folks, he hears what I have to say. He hears what I have to say.
Okay. Let me hear
just
it.
like Anthony Joshua, the British champion, Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, was on here. Since he came on here, we talk shit. That fight is almost locked up. The British and Anthony Joshua got offended by my use and my antagonizing ways and my defamation, as they called it, of the British accent. That fight is going to happen. When it happens, we're going to fucking Wembley Stadium. Now, yes, I am going to have security because those motherfuckers, they're going to try to kill me. I will have security. And not just one person. I will have like a team of security people around me because those British fans, the hooligans, they're not fucking beating me up over there. They're not stoning me over there.
Yeah, all right. Get your security team, man.
But Le Goaltend, the King, he hears this. And as much as I would have loved to see Le Goaltend and the Cleveland Cavaliers lose that game the other night, what would I really do, people? What would I do with the NBA playoffs without LeBron? I haven't even made a trip to the fucking hardware store yet. I haven't even went to the hardware store last year. We went 2 times to the hardware store. We got brooms. We got plungers. I haven't even went to the hardware store yet. So great, make it out of the first round. Make it all the way to the finals because you're not winning that fucking ring. You can goaltend all you fucking want. And the fans could sit there and say, how do you like that Rapaport? You're walking around your house in your Wasteland shirt. You look fucking nuts. You lunatic. And I say, I would not enjoy the playoffs as much as I'm going to enjoy when they finally knock this motherfucker out of the playoffs and out of Cleveland once and for all. Now, I was talking to you, G.
Yeah, I have to answer that.
Go ahead.
Man.
Go ahead.
You sounding crazy, man.
Nah.
You sounded real crazy because that dude beat that team, the Indiana Pacers, by himself. I've never seen anything like that. Those Kevin Love had 8 points. The other guy, J.R. Smith, didn't even score. And the other guys, nobody was doing anything. So he beat them by himself. And you got the nerve to talk about a missed call by the referee.
It was a goaltend, you fuck.
Yeah, but that's whose fault is that? Even if they called the fucking goaltend, he still would have won the game. They would have just won by 1. But I can't even dignify your shit with anything because you bugging the fuck out. This dude beat an NBA team by himself. Have you ever seen that?
Why don't you give him a fucking mani-pedi while you're at it? While you're down there holding his fucking balls, give him a mani-pedi.
No, basketball, man. I play basketball. You play ball. I've never seen a grown, beat a motherfucker by himself. It's not like nobody scored, Kevin Love scored 20, JR had 15. It was just him.
He's supposed to do that. He's the king.
Exactly. So how you going to front on that? That's what I'm saying. You sound crazy, man.
Oh, no, I don't sound crazy. I sound prepared.
You sound nuts, bro.
Well, as of the recording of this I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, that series is 3-2 Cleveland.
When that happens to you,
What?
And like when LeBron hits that jumper like that, the team, the opponents are demoralized.
Yeah.
Because they were so happy.
So was I.
They thought they were going to win.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
you're going to be beaten.
What's your question?
I just want to break in and say that team is demoralized based on that shot.
Trust me. Game 6, which I will be live on Instagram and Twitter for the last 5 minutes of. I will also be live on Instagram and Twitter at halftime of that game and as much as I possibly can. But going forward, and then when the premium podcasting starts on the I Am Rapaport app, I will be live on there. All my reactions real time. You can feel the pain or live the glory. I don't give a shit. I'm having a good time. And although that fucker ruined my night the other night, I was up at 5:30 in the morning, Moody. 5:30 in the morning, I got up. I had to be at work at 6:15. That means I had to shit, shower, and shave in 15 minutes. I had to walk Wheezy, the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast news dog, take my mental and physical medications, and head the fuck out to work. I busted my ass all day on season 2 of Atypical. Okay, crying, yelling, emoting. My character's going through the fucking ringer. Okay? I came home. I put on my Wasteland jersey. Okay? I'm the one who suffered the most. I suffered the fucking most. So I know that Victor Oladipo and Miles Turner and those guys, they're in pain, but I felt every fucking bit of it. He ruined my night. You ruined my fucking night. But it ain't over.
Give it up. You've been at this for 3 years now. You've been hating on this dude for 3 years.
Oh, last year it paid off. I was out there with a plunger, you fuck. I was in Golden State with a plunger. And look at the greatness that it brought out of me. You remember the rant that I did with Rasheed Wallace where I said, you remember that rant? It brought greatness out of me. So I can take a few losses here and there. Inevitably, I'm going to win. You see? Inevitably, I'm going to win. There's not going to be any phantom dick kicks this year. There's not going to be any goaltending when the chips are really on the line this year. It's not happening. He can do all this gallant shit all he wants. Inevitably, it's coming to an end. Listen, it's time to move on with this guy.
All right.
The New Orleans Saints are gearing up to start playing the Golden State Warriors.
Pelicans, man. You talking Saints? That's football, man.
Well, I got football on the brain because my man Saquon Barkley. The New Orleans Pelicans, who play at the Smoothie King Arena. Jesus. They're playing the Golden State. That's going to be a good series, but Golden State's going to win that. But I expect it to go 6 games. We don't need to talk about the Spurs getting bumped by Golden State. That was your big prediction for the playoffs. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Then we'll move on.
Yep.
We'll move on.
All right, let's move.
At the recording of this podcast, the Bucks and the Boston Celtics are tied up. My man Donovan Mitchell, they had those motherfuckers, but Russell Westbrook, he was incredible in Game 5.
He had to be. He had to be because he sabotaged the whole series. He got Carmelo as a fucking basket case.
Yeah.
He turned him into a basket case. He got Paul George. Oh, man. He had to. He had to do what he did.
But they don't have enough manpower. And Utah plays really well. And Donovan Mitchell, yo, I am so fucking proud of that guy. I'm so happy for that kid. He's such a nice kid. He's such a nice person. And to see him thriving on the big stage like that, yo, he was barely declared for the draft.
Yeah. And you see, he has no hijinks. A la Lance Stevenson. He's out there busting ass.
Lance Stevenson's from Brooklyn. Now you're going to shit on your Brooklyn people? What the fuck is happening to you, Moody?
Yeah, listen. Brooklyn motherfuckers take it to the Baja. They go hard. It's not about joking and blowing in motherfuckers' ears. It's about busting ass. So when you see a guy on some Carnival Barker shit, then you kind of say, yo, I like Donovan Mitchell because that's that New York attitude. I'm coming out here to bust your ass, whether I'm a rookie or not. I like that.
Yeah, I'm so happy for him. He can you imagine last year during the playoffs, he was like, I might declare, I might not declare, who the fuck knows? And then a year later, you're out there killing dudes. Anyway, like I said earlier, I called the New Orleans Pelicans the New Orleans Saints because I got football on my brain. The New York Giants with the number 2 pick in the 2018 NFL Draft select from the Boogie Down Bronx, Saquon Barkley. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Even the great Colin Cowherd. If you watch me go on Colin Cowherd the last time I was on, he shunned me when I said Saquon was going to the Giants. I was the only one saying Saquon was going to the Giants. And lo and behold, he went to the fucking Giants. I'm so happy for him and the New York Giants. Of course we need a quarterback at some point.
Right.
But we're going to give it one more round with Eli. And I suspect after Eli getting benched last year and with our beautiful blonde-headed unicorn Odell Beckham at wide receiver and this beast. Yo, I told you, I was there. I watched Saquon Barkley work out with no pads, shorts, and a T-shirt. He's a fucking beast. From the Boogie Down Bronx, his uncle, middleweight boxing champion Iran Barkley. Go watch on YouTube Iran Barkley versus Roberto Duran. Now, he lost to Duran, but it was, talk about 12 rounds of getting it in.
Yeah, that took, oh man, he lost a lot of brain cells in that fight. Jesus.
I'm happy for Saquon Barkley. I'm happy for the Giants. Hey, Big Blue, man. A Big Blue. I'm happy. He will be on the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. Saquon Barkley will be on the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast ASAP. Okay?
Yes. Yeah, hoping this young man does well. Yeah, it's the next level, NFL, and you need a line, and you need to, hopefully the line could block and some holes could be made so he could look good at his first year because this is the next level, man.
Of course, he knows that. He fucking knows that.
Shit.
Before we get to Kanye West, which I know everybody's like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, G, because we're not just making the news. We're breaking the fucking news, and we're altering the history of sports and pop culture. Okay? Ever since Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, was on the podcast 2 podcasts ago, yo, that fight is going down. That fight is happening. We antagonized that fucking fight to happen. Okay? The point is that all day long, people were like, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, rap. You got to say something about Kanye West. You got to say something about Kanye West. But before me and G Moody talk about Kanye West being cuckoo's nest crazy, we got to talk about your man, Bill Cosby.
Oh, I had already predicted this 3 years ago, but if we want to rehash, let's rehash.
Bill Cosby was found guilty in one of his cases. 3 charges against him. Could be 10 years or more in jail. My prediction is that with the appeals and his age, I think this is the end of Bill Cosby. I do not think we will see him actually go to prison. I don't think you're going to actually see him go to actual prison. I think with the appeals in his age, and I don't wish death on anybody, but I just don't see it happen. That's just like how Joe Paterno and all that shit.
Yeah.
He just, you get to a certain age, you can only deal with so much stress and so much duress. Right. And I just don't think we're going to see old Skeet, go to prison.
Yeah, I think so. Man, that's a lot at 80 or whatever. Man, but I think the judge will give him between 3 and 5 years in prison.
Yo, he ain't going to prison though, Duke.
I know I would commit suicide. I know I would do it. I wouldn't even wait. I'd be like, there's no way I'm going to be in the prison at 80 years old. So I'm on $1 million bail.
Nah.
And I'm on some cyanide shit.
Yeah. You got to shut it down. Like, for your own sake, for your family. Yo, he's not going to prison. That's just not happening. Like, I'm telling you, there's one way or another, he is not going to prison. He's not going to the Hooskow, the pen. The can. It's just not happening. Well, what were some of the things that we said? We called him Skeeter. Yo, he was found guilty and they're saying this is, like, of course, his people are going to appeal it and all this stuff. Yo, based on everything they said in court, homeboy, he's drugging chicks and then having sex with them. He likes fucking dead chicks.
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. That's where all that shit come from. That's all that weird shit. Sleeping Beauty. What the fuck is that? Think of that. So this guy was doing that shit, and I knew when the judge made those women, the other women, admissible, where their testimony could come in, I knew the nail was in the coffin because it's going to show a pattern of behavior. And that's what the prosecutors want to show the jury. This guy didn't just do this with one person. It's the same method with all these women. So I knew he was gone, and hey, this is where we at.
I want to give a shout out to the veteran who was injured. He was in Afghanistan. And this is no joke at all. First of all, he's a veteran. A blast. He was injured all around his body, but specifically, they addressed it as an unspoken injury of war. He lost his genitals.
Oh,
fucked up.
Kill my ass.
But a highly experimental 14-hour operation was successful, and my man got a bionic dick. So I want to say, yo, God bless you for your service. God bless you for your life. And God bless you for that bionic loaf that you got. I hope you recover. And ladies, if you find this gentleman out there, he's in Johns Hopkins University, give this man, hugs and kisses and respect because, yo, this man served the country and he had terrible injuries to his whole body. But, yo, to have an explosion and you lose your loaf, that's no laughing matter. So I want to give a shout out to the doctors who did it, but most of all to the unnamed veteran. And he should have his privacy to be able to get back his strength and get his fuck style back to being officially buck wild.
Yeah, and he deserves, all the chicks out there, maybe he deserves a complimentary mic check. And does he have the Steve Austin?
Yo, he got that good power. He got that good power. Ooh.
The Steve Austin Bionic Loaf Collection.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, no, they gave him the bionic shit. They didn't give him no. Okay. Yo, if you're getting a 14-hour operation and you're a U.S. veteran, come on, you're getting that Steve Austin super bionic $6 million man dick.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let's get to it, man. Kanye West. We've talked about him. We actually put out an entire best of Kanye West bash episode. Now, I am a bigger fan of Kanye West than G Moody, whose last name rhymes with Duty. Like, you like him, but you always said, yo, you ain't all that, Duke.
I stand on that yo, you getting too much props. You're too much props, and I always thought he was overrated, but he's good, no doubt. I don't want to, diss him. He's good, but I thought it was too much. And I don't know. I don't know what's happening now.
Everybody's up to speed on where we're at. This motherfucker's talking about Trump is his brother and this, that, and the other thing. And I really don't care if somebody is a Republican. I don't care. I think it's extremely detrimental to say, oh, these people, these Republicans, they all think and stand for one thing, and these people, these Democrats, they think and stand for another thing. I don't care if somebody's a Republican, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody knows how I feel about Donald Trump. It's been well documented. Matter of fact, yo, Miles, Jordan, yo, give me that motherfucking Willie Hutch, man. No. I guarantee you Kanye West knows exactly who Willie Hutch is. We should have one of our fact checkers because, the Iron Rapaport Stereo Podcast, we don't fact check. We should have somebody, and I give you all the license to do it, break Iron Rapaport Stereo Podcast rule number 1. See if Kanye West ever sampled Willie Hutch. He knows exactly who Willie Hutch is. You hear it right here. You hear that, Willie? I'm going to tell you what happened to me today. When all this Kanye shit was on CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, all over Twitter, and this dude is endorsing Trump and talking all that fly shit.
He didn't endorse him.
Yo, he endorsed him. He said, that's my brother. I stand behind him. I believe. He's endorsing him. That's a motherfucking endorsement.
And before you go, and he said that, and it's like he shot his fucking grandmother. Everybody's on him. Like, yo, I don't understand the hatred.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
Why so much hatred?
I'm going to tell you why.
He's supposed to be a Democrat?
I'm going to tell you why. It's not about Democrats. It's not about Democrats and Republicans. Because even Republicans are walking away from this motherfucker. And the thing about Kanye, I don't want to go into a conversation about Dick Stain.
Okay.
You hear that, Willie Hutch? That's for you, Duke. You on the internet. You on Twitter talking some way out there extra scientific shit like you kicking knowledge, Duke. You're not kicking knowledge, Duke. You talking like you more elevated than the rest of the world. You talking down to motherfuckers like you got some shit figured out that we don't. That's what I have a problem with. You're not kicking knowledge, Duke. You're just a motherfucking weirdo. You're not better than anyone. You don't have more shit figured out than anyone. You're not Jesus. You're not Jesus, homeboy. You're just a nerd motherfucker from Chicago, self-proclaimed nerd motherfucker from Chicago with some talent. You made a couple of dope records. You ain't Stevie Wonder, Duke.
Yeah, Stevie play all instruments.
You're not Stevie Wonder, Duke. You're not Stevie Wonder, Duke. You're talking all this shit like you got it all figured out and we're supposed to ebb and flow on your every word. Get the fuck out of here, cornball. Weirdo.
Oh.
You fucking weirdo. Skirt wearing cornball, bleach blonde head motherfucker. And I haven't been this vicious before, but the thing that I was thinking about, I went back to this one tweet that he tweeted and we talked about it on the podcast.
What happened?
And I called Uncle. I called the big homie Snoop Dogg about this today, and I FaceTimed him, and we were talking this shit, and I was like, yo, I was thinking about this tweet that this goofball said. He said, I was the first one wearing skinny jeans before everyone else. And I remember talking about it, and I remember thinking, yo, dude, you saying that shit like it's something to be proud of.
Yeah, he was 38 at the time.
But it's not about the jeans. The skinny jeans are just a symbol of where we're at with this hip-hop. The skinny jeans are just an extension of the ego of this motherfucker. So he thinks, yo, if I endorse Trump and I rock a red Make America Great hat, I could sway everybody else. You're not swaying everybody else, dude.
Yep.
All this fame shit, all this Jesus, God complex shit. Yo, do the math since you're so fucking smart. Do the math since you're so fucking smart. Look at Billie Holiday. Look at Miles Davis. Look at all the jazz stars before you. Look at Jimi Hendrix. Look at Prince. Look at Michael Jackson. Look at Britney Spears. You on that Britney Spears shit, Duke. You on that motherfucker. You're going to go crazy shit. You're going to have somebody control your whole shit when this is all over if you don't get some help. You're not all that.
He needs help because he...
Nah, yo, this motherfucker, it's not about the Trump shit, it's about the Jesus complex. This motherfucker thinks you're not kicking knowledge, Duke. You gonna be on that cuckoo's nest shit for real. You're gonna be on that Jack Nicholson, put the ball in the hoop, Chief, Nurse Ratched shit for reals, Duke. Your girl ain't dope, okay? Your mother-in-law ain't dope. Your sister-in-law ain't dope. That whole crew you rocking with is not dope. Caitlyn ain't dope. As far as I'm concerned, my motherfucking man from Queens, Lamar Odom, is a fucking hero. He made it out of there alive, and he's good.
I hope so.
This motherfucker putting out bullshit clothes, talking all this bull. You're not kicking knowledge, my man. You're not better than me. You don't have it more figured out. You're not enlightened. You're fat. You bloated, all right? You're fat and fucking bloated. I don't know if you on or off your medication. You got your fucking hair bleached blonde, and you rocking a signature autographed Make America Great hat. Like that shit is sweet. And if you're gonna rock a Make America Great hat, cornball, at least rock a fitted. if you about this hip hop shit, you corny motherfucker. Motherfuckers wearing dad shorts and whack ass Adidas and socks up to like below his calves on some Coach Bill shit. You look crazy, dude.
Now, this fucking ferocity all comes from him saying what?
Honestly, the Trump stuff is the last part of it. I'm gonna tell you, yo, all this shit, G, has to do with, remember when he had motherfuckers walking around in Walking Dead clothing, and people were walking around like that shit was dope.
Right. So you're saying...
But it's all this Jesus complex. But the shit that offends me is he's talking this, your conscience should allow you a physical manifestation of your subconscious, but right now most people's consciousness is too affected by other people's thoughts and creates disconnect from you doing what you actually feel. See, you saying most people, like most people except for you. I don't like that shit. You not kicking knowledge, Duke.
Yo, that's that Chicago pimp shit.
This motherfucker ain't no pimp. This guy's a musical theater art class nerd. He not talking that pimp shit.
No, but I'm saying it's just that double speak. It's just words.
Yo,
it's double speak.
His
pimp
man
shit.
John Legend, his man 50 grand, he tweets him trying to reach out to him, and this sucker ass motherfucker do that sucker shit and put his tweets. He puts his text messages, his private text messages up on Twitter. Yo, my man, you from Chicago. How the fuck you gonna do that for your homeboy from Chicago?
That ain't his homeboy.
Nah.
John Legend thought he was his homeboy, but when I put your shit up there on Twitter for the world, what does that say? We not cool like that.
Yo.
I want to show you what this motherfucker is talking to me. I don't like this motherfucker.
Duke, I'm gonna stop you right now, Duke. Because you sound crazy supporting this motherfucker. I'm gonna stop you right now so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Wait.
You sound fucking nuts.
I don't like this motherfucker. I don't like this guy. He ushered in the era of a lot of bullshit. But I don't like this guy getting lambasted for trying to think out of the box and saying, maybe I'm over here with my views. And everybody.
You could be over there with your views.
I don't like Kanye rap too much, but I hate the fact that this guy, they talking all kind of shit just because he's like, yo, maybe my views are a little conservative.
But he's not kicking anything. He's talking that do-si-do sideways shit. You're not saying anything. It's not like he's kicking some political views to go, oh, that makes me think. And he's disrespecting President Obama on top of it? Nah. You can't do that. There's certain shit you can't do. Yo, there's certain shit you can't do, and you can't do that.
Why can't you? You dissing Trump, so Kanye can't question we had a black president and nothing changed in Chicago?
And where was Kanye these last 8 years in Chicago? Nowhere. He didn't do shit.
Well, he's wearing fucking dresses. Those gangbangers ain't gonna respect that. But the president of the United States?
Yo, you could try to play devil's advocate all you want, Duke. You on your own. You on your own with this fucking clown. It's not about the Republican shit. It's not like he's shedding light on health reform, or he's shedding light on taxes or finances or on home security or any of that.
He's not a politician.
You cannot. And I know this with every fiber in my body. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't even know the true blue difference of a Republican and a Democrat. That's real. But you cannot, after everything that's happened in the last, whatever it was, 16 months, 18 months, 17 months, whatever the fuck we've been with Donald Trump, you can't be a person with a conscience, a responsible person after all the shit that we've been through with Trump in the last 18 months. The things he said, the divisive things he said, and stand by him and rock his hat and say, this is my brother, I love him. Fuck all that.
Oh, but you don't know why he's doing it. Maybe.
Well, why isn't he? He's saying everything else. Why isn't he saying that on Twitter?
Well, you got to ask this motherfucker. But I'm saying, I just don't like, if a person has his own mind and they make a decision and they want to rock with something else, why you got to hate the guy? Why you got to talk so much shit about this guy?
He's been on the fringe of being hated for so long. This is just the icing on the cake. Now lock this motherfucker up. He gonna be in there with Chief.
Nah.
He gonna be in there with Chief. We'll see if Chief puts him on his shoulders and he says, "Put it in the hole, Chief."
But you're supposed to be the inclusive, all that. Everybody's down. But when this motherfucker go and say, let me try to explore what Trump is doing maybe economically and how he's leading the nation.
He didn't say that.
And instead of, what he said.
He didn't say that.
Well, his personality is fucked up, but maybe that's the whole kick about it, because he did say to Candace Owens, yo, I like how she thinks. I like what she's saying. So maybe he said, yo, I'm woke now. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, I understand what you're saying. I'm not really down with this motherfucker, but I don't hate the guy because he said
I don't hate him either, and I don't hate him. I'm just like, yo, I lost all respect for him. And as far as I'm concerned, it's a dark day in hip-hop. Because all these kids, he's got a lot of influence, and all these kids that were running underneath his stage at his Yeezy concert, where everybody could run underneath him, and where he's standing above the crowd, and all these people that are wearing skinny jeans and these bullshit Yeezy Boost and these Walking Dead clothes and all the influence he had, now they have no leader.
No leader.
They have no leader. They were doing everything he said on cue. He don't. Yo, now you got nothing.
Fucked it up.
Now you don't know what to do with yourself. Now it's in the hands of the other fucking weirdos.
Yeah, he ushered in all this crazy shit. Now that you're right. Now they have who's the leader now?
Nobody. Even his man Chance the Rapper, he's confused. Another fucking guy.
I like him.
Another fucking guy who got too much fame and too much say too quick. He's supporting Kanye. These guys are a bunch of fucking bozos, man.
Nah. You can't say that. He said in his tweet, and I agree with this 100%, because they got us like fucking pawns, the Democratic Party. And he said, black people don't have to be Democrats. That is so true. So when this guy says something different, what's your fucking lambast him.
And these guys think they have like the secret sauce. He's like, the next president gonna be independent. Shut up, man. And put some drums in your beats, Duke. Put some drums in your next album before you start talking, man.
Yeah. Let's get back to that. Get funky, man. Fuck all the politics shit with all that. What kind of music you said it was? EDM? I don't know what the fuck that is.
This guy talking about he's producing Nas's album, and I was thinking, does Nas know you're producing his shit?
Man, Nas, what you doing, Nas? Why not fuck with Large Pro?
And
why not get
he's
Primo?
Fucking up Nas's shit, because Nas is probably like, yo, I don't know if I could rock with this motherfucker.
Yeah. Get Primo, get Large Pro, get the
fuck
regular
these dudes.
guys.
Get Q-Tip, get Large Pro, get Pete Rock, get the same dudes you did for the Illmatic record.
Yeah, we know what we're gonna get with them. With this guy, you can get some Turkish shit.
Fuck all that. Fuck this dude, man. Yo, fuck this dude. Fuck his father-in-law. Fuck his moms. Fuck the whole crew, man. They're bad for business, man. In general, it's a sad day in hip-hop. The streets need to take back hip-hop. Not violently. The mentality. The streets need to take back hip-hop. Fuck all that Versace shit. Fuck all that Gucci shit. Fuck separating yourself completely. I know you want to do better for your family. God bless. Do better for your family. But don't just separate yourself from what made you.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That hip-hop shit is over, man. It ain't hip-hop. It's trap. That hip-hop shit is done. Sad to say. But at least I could say I saw the inception, and I saw it peak, and I saw the best artist ever. There will be nobody better than Kane, better than Jay-Z, better than Black Thought. There will be nobody better than that. Look what we got now. Fisher Price MCs. Cat, Rat, that. All bullshit. So I'm good with it, rap. This is trap music. We seen the best. All good. I have no problem.
And Ben Carson, Ben Carson thinks poor people, this is what he said in a nutshell. Poor people should pay higher rent if they want government help. What kind of dumb shit is that? If you're poor, how the fuck you gonna pay higher rent? How you gonna pay He said this. That was his plan in a nutshell. That was his plan.
Yeah.
Poor people should pay higher rent if they want government help.
Yeah, but this administration
Go to sleep, Ben.
Yo, this administration wants to shrink government. Like, they don't want big government, not a lot of provisions, not a lot. They don't want that welfare state. I understand what he's saying, but it sounds crazy. But they want to eliminate big government.
Yo, Ben, check this out. Only thing you need to be doing, you need to be the secretary of living room furniture, Duke. Get me a motherfucking dining room set, Duke. That $31,000 you ordered for your dining room, I like how that shit looked, man. I'm trying to redecorate my dining room. Fix my shit up, Duke. That's what the fuck you're good for. You got a good eye for design. Fucking nut job.
Ben Carson.
Disco Ben. Ben is on that bullshit Ben Carson.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. I'd like to hear more about that. What's the plan with that?
This fucking guy Kanye West, man, ruining the whole shit.
He ruined. It's over, Rap. Like I said, it's done.
Well,
we saw it. We saw it.
He ran the tractor over it, Duke. He ran the tractor over the shit.
Yo, that's what happens with black music. It happened to jazz too. It's sad to say, but this is our undoing of it. It's just terrible. So it's no more artistry. The shit on the radio is, these are grown men.
I just want to let your man know, your man Yeezy, you're not kicking knowledge to me, Duke. You're not smarter or more of a forward thinker or more enlightened than me, Duke. I'm letting you know that right now. Don't make me put that motherfucking Willie Hutch back on. Yo, Miles, Jordan, if you're not going to put the Willie on, let me get the sick fuck of the week music. This award is earned, not given. It's called the sick fuck of the week. This guy's really sick. Lock him up. How could you do it? Don't let him out. Damn. You fucked the dog? You what? You fucked the dog? Why would you fuck the dog? Why would you fuck your girlfriend's dog? What? Sick fuck. The sick fuck of the week. It's earned. Earned. Not given. You did. What? No. 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 Award-winning sick fuck of the week. It's an award that is earned, not given. It is an award that is earned, but never, ever just given. Certain person with that certain je ne sais quoi out there doing some of the sickest things we could find this week. Shout out to my guy on Instagram. I call him the sick fuck whisperer. This guy, I can't even do as many sick fucks as he sends me. I can't keep up with him. He's a sick fuck whisperer. I don't know. He's got some kind of, direct line to all the sick fucks all over the country. Sends me so many different things. But thank you to all the fans on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, a couple even on Snapchat.
Right.
That send me these sick fucks. A woman in Argentina accused of cutting off her boyfriend's penis. Brenda Bartini cut her boyfriend's loaf off with a pair of gardening scissors. Said she was provoked because he showed his friends their homemade sex tape. Duke, that's no excuse. She said, and I quote, I cut his penis, but not completely. I injured him, but it wasn't complete. You think that's going to get you less time?
Yeah.
20 years, you sick fuck. If I'm the judge, 20 years. Oh, you didn't complete the job of cutting the gentleman's dick off? You made the sex tape?
Consensual.
Consensual.
I wouldn't see this.
Why you cut my man's dick off? Dude, why is that the end-all, be-all?
Oh, I wouldn't want to see this person, that woman, ever again. There's no apology. What could you say? Oh, Mom, we're okay.
Nah, we not happened? Good.
She cut my fucking loaf off. She cut my cock off. But the doctor reattached it, so now we're okay.
Yeah, we're moving on. No, we're not moving on. 20 years. 20 years. She got my man got his shit sewed back on. What the fuck is you doing?
Damn. Oh, I have one before you go.
Oh, go.
In Utah, to help students study for to overcome stress of final exams, they have put up a cry closet. So students could go in there and cry.
Jesus. What is this for?
So it's a cry closet. If you have stress, you go in there and you start crying. This is a soft country, man.
Yeah.
This is a soft. We go from cats storming the beaches in Normandy to motherfuckers crying in the closet over a test. Yeah. This shit is fucked up. The U.S. is on some soft shit, and I don't like it.
A woman who worked in a convenience store in Virginia, like a CVS or a Rite Aid type of place, was punched. She was punched because she thought a customer thought that this woman was ignoring her. Turns out, you dumb, sick fuck, the employee at the convenience store is deaf. You animal. You sick fucking animal. She communicates with the customers via a pad, an electric pad like an iPad. She didn't turn around and when you called her, when you beckoned her service, so you punched her. Lock her up.
Lock him up.
Finally. This is in London, somewhere in England. Two men, county men, were accused and are in court and in trial, charged with first-degree animal cruelty for having sex with a horse, but not just any old horse. Not just any old horse.
What horse?
They were violating a miniature horse. You couldn't fuck around with the big boys, huh?
Nah, you can't mount them motherfuckers. They tall. The little one you can mount easily.
You think that's dope? See, there's people in jail that are animal lovers. You think you're exempt from the Wonder Bread bag and olive oil treatment because it was a horse, let alone a miniature horse? Nah, Duke. Nah, Duke.
Damn.
You gonna get it. You're gonna get it real nice and real proper.
Damn.
Those are the 3 fantastic sick fucks of the week. You got anything else, Moody?
No, I have no more sick fucks. I thought you may want to get back at Kanye before we kind of sign off.
I've said all I could say, man.
Okay.
When he's in convenience store, bashing his car with an umbrella, and he goes into a random place and gets tattooed and shaves his head off. Yo, I just hope homeboy's able to make it out of this cycle alive. And if you're just selling records, if some people are like, yo, he's trying to sell records, he's trying to garner attention. What price will you go to? To what extent will you go to sell your records? I thought you were the best. I thought you were so dope. I thought you were such a great artist. You don't have to do all this foolishness just to sell records. This is not a con. This is not a hustle to sell records. This is a sick narcissist who's not as smart and not as educated as he thinks with a bunch of yes men.
Oh, you seen the motherfuckers in the back in the studio?
He's in the studio. He's in the studio freestyling, and his people are in the back raising their hand like they're listening to MOP in their prime. Get the fuck out of here. You're not hearing no fly shit.
And it looked like Bobby Brady and motherfucking Todd Bridges in the back. That's his crew. The whack-ass motherfuckers in the back.
Playing that whack shit. Miles, put that Kanye shit on, man.
Hopped off the I'm a star and made I'm a god. It's always a lituation when I'm involved. It's always a lituation when I'm involved.
You freestyling like this. Listen to this whack
when the
shit.
mic is off. Parents are the strippers. Strip kids of their confidence. Teach white dominance. Question your common sense. See, I've been washed in tradition and I'm
This is trash.
Hopped off the I'm a star and made I'm a god. It's always a lituation when I'm involved.
And these people over like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. I'm rocking. You're not rocking, Duke.
Yeah, you're not. What? But now play Black Thought when he's rocking that The Breakfast Club with Funk Flex, right?
Let's get a little Black Thought. Let's get a little Black Thought.
I'm in an iron chair with people who care. Don't get the lion's share. When I don't give a fuck, then I ain't fair. I'm on a higher tier with people getting money like the finest here. Catch the Herald, I'm fresh chop and bevel rap on a doctorate level. So F. Scott Fitzgerald, maybe I'm the new Rakim. Maybe I'm Fat Pharaoh. Undergarments of armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian Kanye. My rhyme play immaculate. Same cadence as DOC. Pre-accident.
All right, my point is made. I'm done. I'm done. That's a freestyle.
Contrast.
It's I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. We came, we saw, we conquered. As I told you earlier, the I Am Rapaport app is now available. Download it. $2.99 a month gets you everything and anything you want. Okay, you can pay by debit card, credit card, or PayPal. We're going to be in there heavy. We're going to be in there hard body, giving you everything we got, no Bruno. See, I am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Miles Jordan, take us out of here with something slow and easy.
Yeah.
This has been too ruckus. Shout out to Mos Def and Yassine Bey. I heard that Black Stars come back to do a show real soon. One of my favorite groups. Oh, and I fuck with this group. Shout out to Greek George, Czarface.
Oh, for real?
Yo.
Why are they good?
Because it's Inspector Deck. And when Inspector Deck is in the pocket, he's in the pocket. It's Inspector Deck and a couple of other cats. The group is called Czarface. CZAR. And they just put out I've heard some of their songs in the past. They had some shit with like Ghostface. And they rock. But they just put out some shit with MF Doom. And it's just some grimy, dirty.
Right.
Like
exactly.
We have to. It's nice. It's nice. So you should check out that joint. Czarface meets Metal Face with MF Doom. Trust me, it's some bugged out hip hop. I like it. See, I am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Yo, I'm out. We're out. We're done.
Peace.
Oh, yeah.